Amazing Seas.
Every year, several families across North America join with a not-for-profit organization called Heart for Africa to give back to various communities in Africa. I caught up with two such families at JFK en route to Kenya to make a huge difference. I'm here with Donna and Maggie. And Donna, can you tell us about Heart for Africa?
Yes, certainly. Heart for Africa is an organization that we have people from all over the world, but mainly from North America, that travel with us to Africa just to serve. We look for children's homes that are doing all they can to take care of those children, but it's just not enough, and they need resources and they need help. They need love and support. And so after we find those children's homes, then we come alongside them and we bring teams of people over and we serve. We take 11-day trips and we serve at those children's homes, just meeting the needs of the home and the ministry, the organization that is heading up that home. We come alongside them. We don't go in to tell them what to do. We look at what they're doing and we try to enhance that.
The big question is, why not do something in our own part of the world? Why go all the way to Africa? There's starving children here as well. What's the difference? What's your answer to that whenever anybody poses that heavy question?
Well, it's a twofold answer, in my opinion, and in the opinion of really of our organization. One, here in America at least, I'm American. I've lived here all of my life. And I do know there are situations and places where people are really hurting. But there are also organizations here. There are groups, the Red Cross. There are, in each community, there are churches and people with resources that are there to help. And a huge difference is that in Africa, in the places where we go and serve, those organizations are not there. There's no one there to help them. Here, you can find someone to help you. And there, those children are left with no one to reach out to so many times. And it's not that the people are not willing in Africa. They are. It's just if they don't have enough food to feed their own family, then they can't do a lot to help the children around them. And so that's a part of it. The second part to that answer, to your question, though, is the stirring in your heart for God. Where God tells you to serve, that's where you need to be serving. And so I hope, our hope is, as an organization that loves Africa, if God is telling someone to serve in China, I hope they serve there. If He's telling them to serve in Virginia, I hope they serve there. If He's telling them to serve in Africa, I hope they serve.
But whenever we go ahead to do something to give back to a community, I feel I get the most out of it. The reward comes back to me. What has been the impact on your life? Because you go to help. But how has this changed?
Oh, wow. We could talk for an hour there. You know, going to Africa and serving the ladies, the widows, and the children there, they have such faith and such hope and such joy, even in the midst of really, really harsh circumstances, a really hard life. They get up, some of the ladies that we work with and the children, they get up in the mornings and they really don't know if they're going to eat that day. But that's not their focus. Their focus is to just keep doing the next right thing, to do the best they can. And it's changed so much in me personally because in America, I realized after I went to Africa that I had become so used to being comfortable and so used to having food and so used, it had become an expectation. It had become the norm for me.
We don't even wait for it to finish, then we replenish it, right?
Exactly right, exactly. Our refrigerator, a box that keeps our food cool, is full all the time. And when we need anything, we run to the grocery store and it has made me appreciate what we do have, but it's also made me want to do more with what we have and not just keep it all to myself or to my children or our home. It's made me look at what we have and ask, okay, this is what God has given us. How can we change the world around you?
Michael, what would you say as a parent? I'm here with Kevin, Lauren, and their grandmother. And they're also with heartforafrica.org, and they're doing a really good job, and I wanted to introduce them to you so we could share their experiences with them. So Kevin, tell us how you got involved in Heart for Africa.
Well, when I was in 9th grade, actually, at our school, my social studies teacher started this group at our school called Young Hearts for Africa, and through that we raised a lot of money. We raised I think we raised over $1,500 our first year in a few months, and since then we've just been giving money through all through high school.
But why are you're in high school? Why wouldn't you just concentrate on football, basketball, shopping, Abercrombie and Fitch, the mall? There's so many other things to do. $1,500. I know so much I could do with $1,500. Why would you raise that and not buy an Xbox? I can't understand why any normal teenager would want to take their money to another world as opposed to spending it on themselves.
Well, to be honest, I think the only good reason would be Jesus. To think about what he did for me, I can't help but give to other people that are in need. Because I was so in need, and he gave to me. And we have so much here. It's ridiculous not to give it away. It's just crazy.
What has been the impact on the children that you've been helping, the orphanages? What has been the impact on them?
Well, I hope it's changing their lives, and I don't know, I just hope they're seeing God reflected in what we're doing.
Now, you've recruited your grandmother as well. You've recruited your grandmother to go and help us. So this is your first time in Africa?
Yes.
And how do you feel about this?
I'm so excited. As a mother, as a grandmother, to be involved with even more children. I just cannot wait.
So you see them as your children?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I only had a half a bottle.
And as my grandchildren.
As your grandchildren as well. Well, I said, why would any normal teenager, why would any normal family want to do this? No normal family would want to do this. An extraordinary family with extraordinary values would want to do this. So I commend you and the money you've raised and the lives you're touching and the entire team with Heart for Africa. You're doing an incredible job. May you be rewarded and blessed bountifully. And I can't wait to see the pictures and all the work that you've been doing. Thank you so much. Amazing scene.